We always try to bring you the most relevant stuff, and today is no different.
Yeah, for sure.
This deep dive is curated for all of you out there in the world of technical writing and documentation and IT.
Sounds like our audience.
It is. And a big shout out to Curt Robbins,
Oh, yeah.
our own senior technical writer. He actually suggested this fantastic article from MIT Sloan Management Review
Oh, cool.
called 5 Trends in AI and Data Science for 2025.
Okay.
It was published on January 8th, 2025, and it was written by Thomas H. Davenport and Randy Bean.
And they know what they're talking about, right?
They are experts in AI and data science.
So we're in good hands then.
We are. We're going to unpack some really interesting trends in AI.
Let's do it.
So let's dive right in.
Okay, so the article starts off with this concept of agentic AI,
Okay.
which is probably the hottest topic in the field right now.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Like, I'm sure you've heard all the buzz about it.
Absolutely.
But
I'm not sure I totally understand it.
okay, sure. So for those of us who haven't been living and breathing AI, can we just break it down? Like, what does agentic AI actually mean?
What are we talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, agentic AI refers to these AI systems that can act independently to complete tasks.
Okay.
So think of it like this.
Okay.
Instead of just responding to your commands,
Mm-hmm.
these AI agents can kind of proactively anticipate your needs
Oh, wow.
and take action without, constant human intervention. While the potential is there, for sure,
Right.
the article emphasizes that these early applications of agentic AI are likely going to focus on the smaller internal tasks.
Okay.
So for example,
Yeah.
imagine an AI agent that could automatically reset your passwords or submit your vacation request. You know those mundane, repetitive tasks that eat up so much of our time?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so not booking my dream vacation just yet.
Not yet.
But I could definitely see the value
Yeah.
in automating those administrative headaches for sure.
Right.
Why the focus on smaller tasks, though? Is it just a matter of, the technology not being there yet? Or is there something else going on?
It's a little of both.
Okay.
So the technology for this large-scale agentic AI, it's still evolving.
Right.
Especially when you think about the complexities of customer interactions or financial transactions or anything that requires, a very high level of trust and security.
Makes sense.
But there's also a strategic element to it as well.
Okay.
So by starting small,
Mm-hmm.
companies can sort of test the waters,
Yeah.
refine their AI systems,
Right.
and build confidence in those capabilities before they tackle those more complex applications.
Right. Yeah, it's like building a foundation.
The article also highlights this need to measure the value of AI.
Okay.
So there's a lot of hype around the potential of AI, especially generative AI,
Yeah.
to boost productivity and efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
But the authors really stress that we need to move beyond this anecdotal evidence and start collecting hard data.
So it's not enough to just say, hey, our AI is doing great things.
Right.
We have to be able to prove it.
Exactly. We need concrete metrics.
Right. But how do you even measure the impact of something as multifaceted as AI?
Right.
It's not like counting widgets on an assembly line.
No, it's not that simple.
Yeah.
You're right. That's why the authors really emphasize the importance of these controlled experiments.
Okay.
So, in the context of AI, this means carefully designing studies
Mm-hmm.
that isolate the specific impact of the AI system.
Got it.
So you need a control group that's not using the AI. And then you need to track objective measures of performance,
Okay.
like time saved, error rates reduced,
Mm-hmm.
or even customer satisfaction scores.
So it's about applying the scientific method to AI implementation.
Exactly.
Right. You have a hypothesis
Yeah.
that AI will improve a certain process.
Yeah,
And then you design an experiment to test that hypothesis.
precisely. And the article points out that surprisingly few companies are actually doing this.
Really?
They get so caught up in the excitement of adopting the AI
Right.
that they neglect that critical step of verifying its actual impact.
It's like investing in a fancy new piece of equipment but never checking
Yeah,
if it actually improves your production output.
exactly.
Like you could be spending a lot of money for something
Right.
that isn't really delivering on its promises.
And that kind of leads us into another important point that the article raises.
Okay.
This myth of the instant data-driven culture. So there seems to be this assumption that, simply implementing AI will magically transform an organization into a data-driven powerhouse overnight.
Oh, right. Like buying a high-tech telescope
Yes,
will make you an expert astronomer.
exactly.
There's a lot more to it.
Exactly. There's a lot more to it than just having the tools.
Right.
Building a truly data-driven culture requires a much deeper shift.
Okay.
It's about changing mindsets,
Yeah.
embedding data into decision-making processes at all levels,
Right.
and fostering a culture of experimentation and learning.
So it's about transforming the way an organization thinks and operates.
Yeah.
Not just bolting on some AI tools and expecting everything to change.
Exactly.
It's about people, processes, and culture.
Yes.
Not just technology.
You've hit the nail on the head. And this cultural shift kind of ties into another trend highlighted in the article.
Okay.
This resurgence of unstructured data.
Before we go any further, can we just break that down for our listeners for a second?
Sure.
What do we mean by unstructured data?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's not just, rows and columns in a spreadsheet.
You're right. Unstructured data refers to information that doesn't fit neatly into these predefined categories or databases.
Okay.
So think about things like text documents, emails,
Right.
images, videos, audio recordings, social media posts,
Yeah.
all that messy, free-flowing information that we generate every single day.
So basically, most of the information we encounter in our daily lives.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. But why is it making a comeback all of a sudden?
That's a good question.
I thought the focus was all on big data and structured databases.
Right. So the rise of generative AI has been a game changer here.
Okay.
These AI systems are really good at analyzing and learning from unstructured data.
Yeah.
They actually thrive on it.
Okay.
So think about the way that ChatGPT can generate this, human-like text by analyzing vast amounts of text data from the internet.
Mm-hmm.
That's generative AI in action.
So it's like generative AI is unlocking the potential of all this information that we've been collecting, but haven't really known how to harness effectively.
Precisely. And this is where it gets really interesting for you, our listeners.
Okay.
In the fields of technical writing and documentation and IT.
Okay. Yeah.
Think about all the manuals and guides and troubleshooting documents, knowledge base articles,
Right.
all that valuable information that's often locked away in those unstructured formats.
Yeah. It's a goldmine.
Yeah.
Of knowledge.
It is.
Just waiting to be tapped into.
Right.
So how can we leverage generative AI to make this information more accessible and more valuable?
Imagine being able to use AI to automatically generate summaries of complex technical documents,
That'd be amazing.
create searchable knowledge bases,
Wow.
or even develop personalized learning paths based on a user's specific needs.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
It would transform technical writing from just providing information to actually guiding users through complex processes or concepts.
Right.
It's about making the information more digestible, more relevant, and ultimately more valuable.
Exactly. And it's about moving from this model of information delivery to one of knowledge enablement.
Okay.
Instead of just giving answers, we're actually empowering users to solve problems and learn independently. And let's not forget about the potential impact on translation and localization.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
AI could help us break down language barriers and make technical information accessible to a global audience.
That's a huge opportunity for technical writers.
It is.
Imagine being able to reach users in different languages and cultures
Yep.
without the need for extensive manual translation efforts.
Exactly. AI could automate much of that process, opening up new markets and expanding the reach of technical content. As with any new technology, there are challenges and considerations that we need to address.
Absolutely. One of the things that stood out to me in the article was the emphasis on ethical considerations surrounding AI.
Right.
As technical writers, we have a responsibility to ensure that the information we create and deliver is accurate and unbiased.
And used ethically, yes.
Yeah.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
We need to be mindful of the potential biases that can creep into AI systems.
Yeah, especially those trained on large data sets.
Exactly. They may reflect existing societal biases.
Right.
It's a powerful tool, but it's not a magic bullet.
Right.
It can augment our capabilities as technical writers,
Right.
but it can't replace human judgment or creativity or ethical decision-making.
And that brings us back to the core of this deep dive.
It does.
This was inspired by Curt Robbins, one of our fellow technical writers.
That's right.
Who recognized the importance of exploring these AI trends and their impact on our field. Thinking back on the 5 trends outlined in the article, what are some key takeaways that our listeners should keep in mind as they navigate this changing landscape?
Well, I think first and foremost, it's crucial to approach AI with a healthy dose of critical thinking.
So not just getting swept up in the hype.
Exactly, yeah.
And that ties into the second takeaway, which is the importance of focusing on measurable results.
right? It's not enough to just implement AI and assume it's working its magic.
Right.
We need to establish clear metrics for success and track those metrics rigorously to ensure that AI is delivering tangible value.
That leads us to the third takeaway, which is the need to embrace the complexities of cultural change.
Absolutely. As we discussed earlier, simply adopting AI tools doesn't magically transform an organization into a data-driven powerhouse.
Right, it takes more.
It requires that deeper shift in mindset, processes, and culture.
So it's about fostering a culture of experimentation and data literacy.
Yeah,
Continuous learning.
for sure. And lastly, we need to be prepared to grapple with the intricacies of unstructured data and leadership roles.
So recognizing the value of unstructured data
Yeah.
and finding ways to manage and leverage it effectively. And establishing clear lines of responsibility for data and AI governance.
Exactly. Those are all critical considerations as we navigate this new era of AI-powered technical communication.
Remember the key takeaways from this article?
Let's review.
Critically evaluate the hype.
Yeah.
Focus on measurable results.
Yes.
Embrace those complexities of cultural change.
Mm.
And be prepared to grapple with the intricacies of unstructured data and leadership roles.
Good advice.
It has been a fascinating journey, and I hope our listeners have gained valuable insights into these trends that are shaping our field and the opportunities that lie ahead.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into AI and its impact on technical communication.